Pioneer.
Yo, what's going on guys? EJ here, bringing another Lord of the Rings Rise of the War video. Today guys, we're going to collect my season rewards. We're going to be opening up the Strife of the Herd chest, as well as a few other things, and go for a lot of gear and stuff. We're doing quite a few things today. It's going to be an interesting, fun video. So let's not muck around and get straight into it. First off, we're going to go into our rewards page. You can see I didn't get a whole lot of merit this season. I had a lot going on in my personal life, so I didn't even reach 3 million. A lot less than last time. I think last season I got like 4.5 million, so a lot less. But I probably had 2 to 3 weeks completely off, hardly ever playing at all. So yeah, that's just my stuff. But mostly want to go into our rewards here. So we will get the Strife of the Herd. We will open all 50 of those in a moment. So we're going to collect our personal rewards. We're going to get 10 mathom tokens. So we'll open some normal chests as well, season medals. I think I still got 900 or 1,000 left, so that's going to stack up. And we'll get a whole bunch of things. So let's claim our rewards. Very nice. So as you can see, where do I get my rewards again? I got to try to remember where to go for that. There's a place, where's the reward screen where I can collect them and spend my rewards points? I'll work that out in just a moment. Oh, here it is. So I'm definitely getting the hammers without an absolute doubt, because I need those. So I'm grabbing the hammers, and 99% of people always grab them. They're so good. Now with these, I think I'm going to grab the chest piece, just because I'm one off from being able to strengthen up my Beorns to a level 5 strengthening. Plus, mithril coat's always nice to have handy as well. So we'll see what happens. This is pretty good, but don't really ever use it. So yeah, I'm going to grab the mithril coat. Okay, comes with the might. And how much have we got left? 700 left still. So I could get some gems, for example. Couldn't get this because we didn't get DG. But I'm just going to leave it for the moment. Mithril's pretty nice as well. A couple of extra tokens. Might as well just grab them extra tokens for 2. And I'm gonna grab all the mithril as well. Spend most of it. Going on a bit of a spending spree. Nice. Alright, so we'll have a look at the mathom chest and that, and we'll talk about it in a minute. So I've got 13, lucky number 13, my lucky number. So we can't use those on Strife of the Herd though, so we'll do those on the rare treasures after. So I worked out it's going to cost 30,000, so for 5 costs 3,000 there. So it's going to be 30,000 to open all 50. You're guaranteed to get at least one piece of flawless equipment every 15 chests. So we're going to at least get 3 gold gear out of this, so it's pretty good. We do get a 1 bonus one here for 300 gems, so let's just do that one to start off with. And we didn't get a whole lot there, just all this gear we'll be able to trade in for gold and silver and such like that. We open this chest, you can see the type of gear that you can get in it. So it is limited, so if you are after a certain piece of gear, you have more of a chance, because it's not the exact thing. So things like Axakazic Doom and stuff. If there's anything that I need at the moment, it is accessories. I need accessories. So any of these accessories here would be very good for strengthening. I need those. Even this ring here would be very nice. But otherwise, for gear wise, I'm not after too much. Just things for more strengthening wise, more than anything. So yeah, I'll show you my gear and stuff like that, then we'll get into the opening. So yeah, like the things that I want is some helmets to try strengthen this. And I do want, I'm going to be breaking down in that. I'm going to be getting a Palantir from this, from my refinement on this one, and adding it to Beorn. So he's going to get a lot stronger and stuff like that. And yeah, we'll see what we come up with. There's a few bits and pieces. I can't figure it out all in my head at the moment. But I know I definitely want a chest piece and some accessories for strengthening on Beorn, because I really want to strengthen him up to the level of Dain. I'm getting him very close to respect level 10 now, so we'll see how that goes. And yeah, we'll be breaking gear down later on with hammers and that. Alright, let's get into the opening, shall we? Strife of the Herd. Video's already gone for quite a while already, so we're going to do it in lots of 5s and see how we go. Ready? So our first 5, we get just a bunch of blue and green gear. This is going to be all gear, no respect or nothing in it. When it comes to this, I only just like to keep the siege gear. That's about it. Throw the rest away. So every 15, so we've got one already. Alright, so we got a chest piece there. That's very nice. I needed that. So I'll be able to get Beorn's beautiful chest piece up to level 5 strength now. That's going to help him a lot with the massive breastplate there. So you're guaranteed one every 15. We got one within 10. We got a Wizard's Fireworks there with Warcry on it. Moving on, we get a Carver with Sharp Blade. Alright, so there we go. We got a Mirkwood's Thorns, which I actually have already at the moment with Sharp Blade, Focus, Command Defense, Unit Attack. It's pretty all-round decent gear. Please give me an accessory. I really need an accessory, please. Some more purple gear there. Alright, so we're guaranteed one here. Ready? Okay, I'll take it. Beautiful. It's an accessory with Warcry. The Reign. So Commander's Defense, Commander Initiative. Okay. Commander Unit Attack, sorry, and Unit Defense. Alright, very nice. That's going to help with Beorn very nicely. And the last 5, and that's all of them, isn't it? Or is there a couple more? You obtain in 6. I think I have to do it in groups of 1s now until we're finished. Can't do groups of 5 anymore, so there must have been like 4 left. Alright, so let's have a look. So that's all 50 of those open. The progress will reset after you obtain a piece. So we did get our 3, so let's go have a look. So let's go to our items. So we did get the 3 pieces of gold gear. One of each piece, really. I got exactly what I needed, so that's very good. We're going to muck around with that in a moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 purple gear, which I don't really use, and a lot of blue gear, which I'm going to break down and stuff like that in a moment. Actually, with the purple gear, I'm getting very close in the exchange system to be able to get another piece of gold gear as well. So I'm getting really close on that, wherever that is again. I think it's over here. Where is it? The gear. Yeah, so 160, I'm at 140, so I'm very, very close there. Alright, so let's open the rest of these ones here, because I have 13, lucky 13 on the rare treasures. Things we're looking for here is another piece of gold gear, of course, and hopefully some respect for Beorn. Alright, lucky number 13 is my lucky number. I'd like to get a piece of gold gear here, thank you. Within these 13. I don't know what my progress is on the Mythics. 21, yeah, I think I pulled the Black Serpent or something before, so not much due at the moment, I don't think. Probably not even any gold gear or respect or nothing. Okay, now we do get one respect there. The King Aragorn, rightio. And I'll just do 5 more, just for the hell of it, you never know. Okay. Alright, so that's all of my opening stuff there, guys. So now, what I want to do is, I'm going to be going through and stuff like that, and doing a lot of changes to my commanders and things. So I'll give you an idea of what I'm going to do. So I'm going to use my hammer on this Palantir, I believe. If I go into it, because I do have a spare one. I'm going to check all of my gear. So I do have a spare Palantir there and there for strengthening that I can use on my Beorn. I don't think there's any in the other ones. So I'm just going to check to see if I don't have to break down Dain's one. But I think I'm going to have to. Because I think it's the only one that has the Palantirs on it. So yeah, we're probably going to break down that one here with a Elven Hammer. And then I'm going to work out what else I'm going to do with an Elven Hammer afterwards. So we'll have to work that out. So I'm just going to get it in place, so I'm not talking here for too long. And we're back in a moment once I've got everything set up for that. Right, guys, so I'm going to use one of my Elven Hammers here, and we're going to be using it on the Palantir. So as you can see, when I break this down, we're going to get all of this back. So we will get 2. We'll have 3 Palantirs altogether and stuff like that. It'll be very interesting to muck around with these. And I do want to make some changes again to my Gandalf, the white and stuff, and get him a lot stronger in that again. So I think this is the perfect one, because I want to go back up. The initiative build's alright, but I want to get his focus back up a lot as well. Alright, so going to use my hammer here, and this is going to work beautifully. So we're going to have a bunch of things back. So now you can see we've got 3 Palantirs. We're going to have enough for both Beorn and for my beautiful Dain. So if we go to my commanders and such, we'll be placing them. I won't strengthen them all up, but I'll just show you what I'm going to be doing. So we'll put a Palantir here. I wish I had one for Sharp Blade, but I don't. So we'll put one here on good old Dainy boy. And then my Beorn, who's getting close to respect level 10, will be getting one put on him as well. I won't put the siege one on him. I'll put this one, the power fist one. And then we'll be strengthening all those up to level 5 in just a moment. And then I'm going to work out what I want to do with the chest piece, because I do want to try find Gandalf the White's chest piece that I used before. So if I go to my gear once again and have a look at this one, I want to see if I can break it down and get my Numorian back, which I can get super focused. So I think I'm going to get this back. I want more of the focused build than the initiative. So yeah, we're going to do that as well. So I'm probably going to break that down in just a moment. All right, I'm going to set up my Dain and Beorn and I'll be back. Rightio guys, so as you can see there, we now have Beorn. His attack strength's gone up so much now just because of that, because now I have a level 5 Palantir here instead of that level 4 Erebor's Pride that I had before. Huge attack buffs there, increasing the damage range a lot. And then we got our Danny boy who's back once again. I think I still have one spare Palantir, so I'm going to put it into refinement back onto my Dain like such, just to give him a little bit of extra attack once again, because obviously I've only got one left, so I'm not going to be able to strengthen or anything much more up. So now, so my Dain is looking fantastically fully built up there, and we're going to work out what we're going to do next with probably Gandalf the White. I'm thinking maybe even getting his gear back that I had here, like the undead spear and that, because it gives such huge focus. So I'm probably going to check that out in a moment or something, see what I can come up with. So with my last hammer to make the best option. We do though have here enough gear now to strengthen up my Beorn's chest piece to his final level, which is fantastic. So we're going to do that as well. As you can see, going to get a lot more buffs from that again. So my Beorn is going to be so much stronger. So for example, last season, while at level 50 in the actual server with the buff from the ring of +10, he had 197. We're at 225 now without the buff. And I've still got to work on his helmet, which I think I'm getting, I think I'm nowhere near strengthening yet. I need a lot of, I've only got one helmet, you know what I mean? So very far off on the helmet kind of points, but maybe I could break down and do a few changes in that with that. But I'm going to work out something here with Gandalf the White just now, because I want to increase his focus a little bit more. So we're going to work with that right now, guys. Alright guys, so what I've decided is I'm going to break down with the last hammer, the Axakathic Doom here on Dain. That way I can get this Obsidian Dagger back. Plus I'm going to have a bunch of extra things where I'm going to be able to do refinement and strengthening. I'll be able to, like, for example, strengthen up with other gear and things and keep some stuff. So we are going to break that down. So we're going to go into my items here, go to my last hammer. Go to use. It's only going to be a tiny difference, but where is it? Axakathic Doom. Oops, sorry. I thought I equipped it off him just then. Mustn't have. So Danny boy, unequip. Go back in. Use my last hammer. I wish I had 3 hammers. Like, there was one other thing I wish I could have done. Axakathic Doom. Go to OK. And we're going to get all of that back. All of this refinement and stuff like that. And we're going to go like that and go OK. Beautiful. Alright, so then what we're going to do then is we're going, we'll fix up his hammer in that in a moment. So Gandalf the White, instead of having this now, we're going to put on the Obsidian Dagger there once again. So we get the bigger focus. We're going to lose about 3 initiative. I don't care. We're going to lose a bit of initiative, but it's all good. I want a little bit of extra focus once again. So we're going to place that on, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to strengthen that up, and I'm going to re-strengthen up Dain's gear and stuff. So I'll do that, and I'll be back in just a moment. Rightio guys, so I got those two all fixed up. So you can see I got my Dain. I'm going to refine that up in just a moment with my extra axes, and you can see my Gandalf the White's focus going up a lot now. This one's only a little bit less focused than what I had with the Ancient Numorian one, so it's still pretty good. So I'm pretty happy. It does give a bit of unit defense and stuff as well, so it's pretty good. So yeah, his focus is going up a lot more now. Sealdoor's gear is still good. Not sure like what I'm going to be doing with this. Like if I end up like getting Beorn and stuff, I might retire him and like get rid of this sword and stuff and get a bunch of gear back and stuff, and then get like Beorn's like special relic in that and level it up. So we'll see how that's going to go. But yeah, so as you can see, Dain, we've got to refine it up because this gives extra commander damage, which is fantastic. So we're able to do this a few levels because I have all these axes now, which is beautiful. So we'll just do this. We should be able to do this a couple of times. At least 3 times, I think, which is very nice. And then we might be able to have another spare one built because we'll have one spare there. So we'll just throw this on and this one. And very nice. And we'll have a spare axe, which we can level and strengthen up. And I think our gear is looking pretty good. There's not too much more that I can really do. I'll probably just build up a really nice extra spare axe there. And so yeah, we've got our Dain looking very nice. Looking really good there with all his gear. And then we've got Isildur, Gandalf the White, and then my Beorn, who has gone up a ton. Like, he's going to be so much better this next season coming up now. It's going to be beautiful. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Alright guys. Oh, this speeds me up or something. How I don't remember him having 45 initiative. I don't know how that's possible. He's got more than like a lot, like Dain, Isildur 45, Gandalf the White 43. Okay, very good. Alright, Beorn's very fast. Alright guys, well we're going to wrap up the video there. I hope you guys enjoyed. And until next time, peace out, EJ's out, and I'll catch you guys later. See yous. Of the EJU army, yeah, you guys are legends to me, so let's keep up this grind. I'll never give up, just like this